They run with a former Jaguar. It's T.J. Yeldon. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
From the 35 on 2nd down. Allen, he's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Yeldon. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
The Bills' first down.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. On the left side, he finds Beasley. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll start out on the ground. It's T.J. Yeldon. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
The Bills ball carrier.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and...
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
A gain of...
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
From the 38, Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll go down at the 28. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
9 yards. First down, Buffalo.
A shotgun handoff now to Yeldon. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
He was looking for Devin Singletary there, and it's 3rd down.
3rd down, and 8 yards to go.
Here's the first carry of the game for Zach Moss. And he will not get what he needed as he stopped short of the first down at around the 22. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. They're going to run for it. It's Moss. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. They'll run here with Moss. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. With the ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Moss. They push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And I don't think he got in. He didn't. He's stoned at the 1-yard line. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Titans defense will celebrate the goal line stand. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
Tackle made by Kenny Vaccaro.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Allen being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Titans 7, Bills 0.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They run it from the gun with Yeldon. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
now TJ Yeldon. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. They'll run with Yeldon. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Allen going to go on 4th down. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
That catch good for only a couple.
At the 27-yard line.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Tannehill. Uncorks one for Davis. This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Corey Davis, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead. The point after try for Gostkowski. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Titans 14, Bills 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Yeldon. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up
on 2nd down and 4. Allen finding Knox there, complete. The 20, 10, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Pass on for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives. So a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator's a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Airing it out deep for Smith. It got his man complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
That's good.
A big play that time for the Titans. 53 yards.
10 at the 23-yard line.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Tackled by A.J. Epinesa.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
And this is incomplete.
Tannehill's pass, incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Tannehill. Escaping the pressure, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. A.J. Epinesa in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career.
Up 4th down.
Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on 4th down. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On 4th down, Tannehill. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. It was Teron Johnson that time who had that play covered from the start.
4th down, and they take to the air, which really isn't a major surprise, but how about the coverage? They're able to bat it down.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
At the 33-yard line.
Flushed out right. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the 1st on the scramble.
And the Bills' 1st down.
Now it's Yeldon. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
At the 46-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The former #1 overall pick, Jadeveon Clowney. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the 1st. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. And that'll set them back 5.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. From midfield, here's Allen. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And this defense will take over right at midfield. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Anthony Frisker, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Tannehill. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. And he returns this to the 22.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. That catch good for only a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, here's Yeldon. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
TJ Yeldon, the ball carrier.
Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Bills.
On the run, it's Yeldon. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
The tackle made.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Allen. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Tannehill. And this will be incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
On 3rd down, Henry. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They snap it to Tannehill. Looking here for Smith downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Micah Hyde. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
And able to get it across the 10 to the 15.
The ball carrier.
Try to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards, 1st down. They'll run with Moss. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
The tackle by Kenny Vaccaro. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
now Allen
at the 16-yard line.
It's brought in complete. It's John Brown.
Allen's pass.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for this with Moss. And he's going to have a Bills 1st down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
A gain of 7. And the Bills 1st down.
Allen now looks to throw. It's caught left side by John Brown. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A gain of 9.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation. Take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Allen's throw is complete. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 40.
And they run the option on 2nd down. They'll flip this quickly out to Beasley. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
At the 43-yard line.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Bills send the punter out. Back now in Nashville. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Again, they'll throw with Allen. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox, 54 yards. And the Bills have broken the tie.
And that 3rd counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive, but without them, they're not winning this game.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now it's Adam Humphries on the return. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Humphries on the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here. Now this one complete to Corey Davis. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line. Here's Tannehill.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Derrick Henry. And room there to work it inside the 25.
Derrick Henry, the ball.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Tannehill.
4-yard line.
Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Tannehill able to take off and pick up the 1st as well.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point try for Gostkowski. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. 1-1 apiece. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And this is going to be intercepted. Desmond King picks it, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now it's Tannehill. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. Touchdown, Titans. Adam Humphries. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the interception by the Titans D leads to a touchdown.
Stephen Gostkowski.
And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
Yards to go.
On third down, Yeldon. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a fourth down now. They'll go with a big bang, Yeldon. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll go down at the 28. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Gostkowski the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here. Allen hit, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans, and that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone, and you know they could have taken a knee there. But they decided to play this one all the way out, and I think their philosophy is we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson, yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Tannehill going to throw it. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle